Los Angeles, California, it's Landed Late Night. Tonight's guest. And now, your host, Haley Ringo.
Welcome back to Landed Late Night. I'm your host, Haley Ringo. Tonight we have comedian, producer, and host of the live comedy show in West Hollywood, Birdbath Comedy. Please give a warm late night welcome to Johnsen, baby. Hey, you look Here. Perfect.
Kissing like birds.
I knew Birdbath Comedy, Kissing Like Birds. Perry, okay, guys, our mutual friend is Perry Groen. He's been on the show, and he was like, you guys need to meet because you're the same person and y'all be best friends. And I was like, oh my God, please come on my show, be in my life. And now here you are in the flesh, baby. You are originally from Chi-Town.
Yes.
Chi-Town. And then when did you move to LA? Like, how did you end up here? Because you didn't used to be in comedy, did you?
No. Yeah, I was working in advertising,
Okay.
and I was living in Chicago, and then I moved out here because it was like, I don't know. I could see the trajectory of where I was going in Chicago, and I was like, well, I don't think I'm ready for like babies and suburbs and all of that yet.
Sure,
and like I wasn't fully happy in advertising, and I was like, I'm gonna climb this ladder that I'm not fully happy in now, so what's the point of like trying to, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's encouraging, it's inspiring, and so you've stepped out, and now you're doing something that you love.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
which
you
was
always,
not the plan.
Yeah, well, and it usually isn't. It's usually like a far left, like, how did I get here? I don't know, but this is clearly like, meant to be.
I was always just like geeking out on comedy, but I didn't even really, like in the Midwest, like I didn't even realize, especially as a woman, that like comedy is like a career that you could go for, you know what I mean? Like advertising was like a thing that I was like, I'm selling creativity, blah, 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 you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I came out here for an advertising job because it was like one of my dream ad jobs, and then once I got here I was like, okay, I'm gonna start playing guitar and I'm gonna do improv, and those were like my two. I was like, now that I'm in California, I'm gonna like pursue my hobbies, and then I had no time at work to do it, and then I had a mental breakdown, and then I started picking up hobbies, and I was like, I'm gonna be a musician, and then I sucked. And then I was like, okay, we're going for comedy.
Okay, honestly though, like, everyone has a mental breakdown at some point, right? And it's
we love it.
We love the
mental breakdown.
We love the hot mess.
Yeah.
Because
Sweet but psycho.
Sweet but she's psycho. When I heard that song, I was like, oh my God, this is written about me. Like, it's me. In a song.
I just never liked that song because I was like, this hits too close to home.
You just gotta own it.
Bad melody.
Yeah, we hate it. I did, I'll never forget, I did an improv class at UCB when I first moved here. And the first day we left, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I was so energized. I was like, this is amazing. Because you can just go in and be like totally weird in yourself, and it's like fully accepted. Yeah. And then there were people in the class though that were like, it was like painful to like watch them perform. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't trying to, straight up, you know, just like be real.
Yeah.
And there was,
it's like all coming back to me. There was this one girl once who like went up to the back wall of the stage and started just like aggressively humping the wall for like a minute, and the guy was like, stop, and he was like, you realize that in this moment, everyone in the audience is thinking you're insane. And she was like, what?
I do think improv is like good for everyone to take because it gets you out of your own head. It helps you lose your inhibition and like gives you confidence. But there are some, I mean, as we know, there's just some freaking weirdos out there. I'm one of them.
I mean, same with stand-up.
Right.
It's wild.
Well,
and
and
the things you see.
there are people that, it's so true, like just having this natural conversation, because you can feel a person's energy. Like if they're uncomfortable, then like you're uncomfortable because you know that they are. And you're like, oh God, I'm sorry. Like, it's like this weird thing. And then there's people who just kill it.
Like you grow more, I mean, ideally, you grow more from a bomb than like from killing, you know, because like
the mental
you can really
breakdown,
look back and be like,
yeah,
that was a life bomb.
Yeah, but those are good. They're good. You grow from them, and then you're like, wow, and you escaped it, got out of it, came out alive, and look, you're on freaking top, and you just won. Lost by what the word is called, but a roast battle.
Roast battle.
And you're killing it, baby.
That was fun.
Like, as a comedian, where do you pull most of your inspiration from?
The conversations with friends that are funny. Usually, like, things that frustrate me are always good. If I feel like it's something that I'm like, oh, like, I'm dealing with this in life, it's hard, and try to find humor in that.
Yeah.
Just, like, working through it is helpful. And then just now, as I'm like starting out and finding my vibe and doing my shtick and whatever, like I teach yoga and my name's Johnsen, so I've just been doing this whole basic bitch thing. And so that's just been fun to like literally just make fun of myself as a character, being like that bitch.
Yeah.
So
I'm 100% that bitch. Even
because I am. So like, you know, like I drink so much kombucha.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you know, all of that stuff. So I'm always just like, I've drank so much kombucha, my colon has vanished.
That's a good.
Like,
what is
shit like
yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, totally. No, I don't drink any kombucha. CBD,
yoga. I don't know. I mean,
crystals,
I feel like yes, crystals.
astrology.
I feel like as a leader of the basic bitch army, I have to be forward thinking.
Yes.
I'm less about the PSL and more about the matcha.
That's right, baby. You
know?
be that forward thinker. You lead those basic bitches into battle.
We're moving on.
We're moving to higher ground. Okay?
Unless the PSL is made with oat milk from
specifically Oatly. I don't want anything to do with it.
Oatly milk, either, you know, in your kitchen
Mhm.
or at some type of barista specialty place in West Hollywood. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, that's the key to life. So we just gave you guys so many answers.
I'm just kidding. But if my stand-up's in Kansas, it'll be PSL.
Perfect.
No shade on Kansas.
I mean, who
What's
doesn't
up,
love
Kansas?
a good pumpkin spice latte? Okay, Kansas? Yeah. I kind of boycotted PSLs though because I've heard that Starbucks has mold in their coffee, and
What?
Mhm.
Yikes.
yeah, I had a girl on here and she's like a health nut, and she said that, and so now I'm scared to drink Starbucks.
Was it like in one place?
You know,
Probably.
I don't really know, and I didn't fact check it. I just kind of went with it. I was like, seems right because it's a massive corporation and they carry coffee in these like barrels, and I'm sure it does get moldy because like, ooh, coffee beans, dark places.
Yeah.
Scary. Anywho, totally relevant to you, but love the basic bitch as we're on
Love
a
a
journey.
basic
We're
bitch.
the peak. Yeah, you're killing it. You are the head and the poster child of the basic bitch community, and it's amazing.
Basic bitch army, baby.
Basic bitch army. Tell me about Birdbath Comedy, and you do that twice a month.
Yeah.
Stand-up show, live
Yeah.
show, all
Yeah.
the things. How did you how did y'all start that? How's it been going?
Yeah, so I produce it with my friend who's a comedian, Mary Elaine Ramsey, and we just started it because I was at Laurel Hardware producing a show.
They do
myself
shows there?
I brought comedy there,
Oh.
and we had like 7 of them. Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Sister.
But honestly, we needed a bigger room. So
Yeah.
now that it's at the Phoenix, it's like in this outdoor beautiful patio. There's like string lights. We put like our flyer up on the board
Oh my gosh.
and like open up a room. There's like 2 rooms basically that we fill up with audience, and it was like so much fun.
I know you lived all around the world, and Australia, England, Spain, Chicago, and now LA. Do you like foresee yourself taking your comedy worldwide? What are your I mean, you also just said you want to start a show, and your dream is to like bring in. I'm not gonna speak. You tell us, baby. You tell us.
Oh my god!
I just got really excited.
No, I love it. Tell manifest for me.
Oh, I can. We can do that on this show if that's how we want to take this vibe, girl. You're gonna have
Just
your.
pull a vision board out of my ass.
Yeah. We can just take mine down and just put it over. This is perfect. But yeah, so tell us about this show you want to create.
Okay. So yeah, well, there were so many questions in that.
I know, it's very loaded. I like to give lots of loaded questions and then just confuse the guest and then just like drop a bomb and then just see what happens.
Okay, so I will say that I've done, like this year I've been focusing a lot on doing stand-up, because I'm like a newer stand-up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm in year 2 now, so like, and also a lot of my shtick is this basic stuff, so I was like, I want to see what flexes where, because some of it feels very LA.
Yeah.
And so I've just been going to a bunch of different cities and doing stand-up there. Like I did a week in New York, and like that was so fun. But I got the opportunity to do stand-up in Europe this year, like earlier in the spring. So I did like London, Dublin and Paris.
Oh gosh, so you're already taking it worldwide.
Yeah, which was so fun. Yeah, it was so fun. Loved it, and
cool.
the shit worked. So I was like, great.
Yeah.
I mean, kombucha, people know about it in Paris, I guess.
The basic bitch thing is just a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, people love to hate on it.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just that bitch that they can hate on.
Yes.
No, but yeah, usually there's enough basic bitches in the audience that we can band together and
yeah.
roast
we're
ourselves.
all there. You know.
But yeah, so there's basically I love that vibe of like roasting. I think it's fun. I love pop culture. Yeah. So I'm definitely like working on cultivating my talent in those areas.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm working on a show for YouTube.
Yes.
That is very much inspired by Landed Late Night in the sense of making a beautiful studio and like putting shit together beautifully. I mean, you do an awesome job. So I'm literally building a set in my living room because you did. And
okay. Oh my god. I didn't miss that earlier when you said that, but that's like that's dope, dude. Like
yeah.
I'm pumped that yes, because you freaking can.
You really inspired me. And truly, like I sent a screenshot to Perry and I was like, what the fuck is this? I need to meet this girl, you know? Cry.
I know.
Cry.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
It's been an emotional month. I'm like, I will. I'm like kind of emotionally inept, but no, that means a lot.
I know that at least no matter what, like where I am now, I'm so happy doing what I'm doing that like I've already won. You know? Like
that's such a good outlook and such good advice and perspective. I think it's just hard because like culturally, like, and especially in LA, we see there's so many people our age, but also even younger, like way younger, that are like killing it, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. And so it feels like this, like, oh, there's a certain time frame on something. Yeah. But that's just not the truth. And like like I think about my dad actually sent me, I mean, it's like a common like quote, that one about like where Oprah was at you know, in her
yeah, I love that one.
I do too, because I'm like, we Gucci, fam. Like, we good.
I know. And there's so many people who like, you know, get it when they're in their mid-30s. And I'm probably like, let's just say, let's put me on that track. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like
30s is
I'll be ready then.
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I'll not give a fuck about anything.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys make sure to follow her on Instagram. It's just Jane Johnsen _ Johnsen spelled with an E. And also make sure to follow her on YouTube. If you're watching the show, go subscribe to her channel. Give her some love. Also, twice a month at the Phoenix in West Hollywood, she'll be doing live stand-up shows in LA. So I'll be there. Let's all party. Yes. Let's rage on. I'll bring the tequila. We'll get this party popping. I'll be twerking and just like in the back like, hey, Jane.
Oh yeah, it's a party.
It's a riot. It's a party. It's a shit show in the best way, baby. And then make sure to subscribe to Landed Late Night. Every week, 8 p.m. I'll have a new episode with bomb-ass guests like my baby Angel. You guys have a kick-ass week. Love people well, and I don't know, go to an improv class or something. Let your hair down. Maybe hump a wall or two, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.